It worked on the first try. Okay, we're gonna have a good day today. We're gonna have now my ear just look a little crispy. Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Don't this in the background right there. Hello, hello, hello. Now I look at the old prophet and the young prophet. Hold on, what? What is that? Good morning, y'all. Let me change my picture over here. I swear, every time I go to, we're just gonna use it. How do I flip this? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Happy Thursday. Almost at the end of the week. Y'all, I have a feeling that October is about to fly. I feel like it's about to fly. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not even ready. I'm so excited. But if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Sierra Janae. I'm a wife and mom of two. And I always try to get on here and show people how to make money online. I don't know about y'all. Y'all see everything going on in the world right now. This whole government shutdown, people depending on like their resources and stuff, like, and I personally help a lot of mamas. Some mamas I know have like CCDF and things like that. And baby, shit is going down. Okay. And I wanted to get on here and just kind of just ask you, like, do you have a backup plan? Do you have a backup plan? These jobs. I have like talked to so many people, I feel like within this last just month and a half or so, where people are saying like literally like, y'all, I don't know what state you live in, but like jobs can literally let you go for nothing. They ain't like your shirt. They can let you go. Hey y'all, welcome in on TikTok. And it's just so important to just truly, truly, truly have a backup plan. Okay. If you don't have a backup plan, what the hell is you doing? What the hell is you doing? If you ain't got no backup plan. Working a job is cute. It's cute. Is it, I don't know, for a lot of you, is it stable? Because in my case, I love my job. I'm a creator. I feel like I'm a part-time creator and I also work my job. My job is very laid back, chill. I do work from home. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Sierra Janae. I try to get on here and show people how to get started with the side hustle that literally changed my life. Now I know y'all probably be seeing everybody named mama be talking about all these side hustles. Hey, Bree. I know y'all see everybody named mama that be talking about all these goddamn side hustles, and it's just like, okay, they always talking about it. They always talking about how they making all this money, but how are you really making the money? If you're a regular girl like myself or a guy, it's just like, okay, what are the steps? What do I need to do? Because I'm willing to do it, right? I personally believe, there's no such thing as get rich quick scheme. Everything that you do, especially if you want to make like life changing, income, it's going to require some work and some time and energy, and for a lot of people, myself included, y'all, I used to be one of them. I would start things and then I would stop. I would start things and I would stop. And a lot of that had to do with just my foundation. And I didn't have a strong foundation. I was just hoping like, okay, if I put a little effort into this, I do 30 days. I put 30 days into it. Hopefully it's going to give, but it didn't. You did. And I'm a person that has done Airbnb. I've done UGC. Y'all, I've tried real estate, wholesale real estate, because in COVID, baby, wholesale real estate was popping. Okay. Motherfuckers, thank y'all for the heart. Thank you for the heart, because, real estate was popping because people was losing their income. But then I discovered digital marketing, y'all. I discovered affiliate marketing. And when I did that, changed the game for me. So I am like, it truly changed the game for me. And so I was like, you know what? At this point, I'm gonna commit to this. It gotta work. Failure is not an option. And ever since I did that, y'all, my life has completely changed. My life, and I'm someone that's from Indianapolis, Indiana. I think it's important to mention that because where I'm from, my city is not like, no shades anybody in my city, but y'all, the people are not motivated here. Okay. And I hate to always relate things to, what I'm doing and what I'm talking about, but it's true. Like people lazy as fuck. Okay. And I kind of fell into that too, because it was just like, oh, that can't happen for me. If I don't live in a big city like Atlanta, or if I don't live in like Los Angeles and stuff like that, opportunities like this don't happen for me. Like it's just not what it is. And can't lie, when I started my business and before it even took off, I kind of had this scarcity mindset thinking like, well, I mean, people are saying that they're making 30K, 40K, 50K in this business module. I mean, if I could just make extra $1,000, girl, I'd be grateful, right? That's all I needed, because at the time my husband was working 2 full-time jobs trying to support us. And just something had to give. I was feeling guilty as a wife. And I also was feeling like I was a single mama. I didn't sign up for that shit. I need you to help me raise these kids. So that really pushed me. And again, that's kind of going back to the whole foundation, y'all. You have to have a strong foundation before you start anything. I just want you to know personally, from my experience, from a person that comes from nothing, both of my parents abused drugs and alcohol. I grew up in the system. I don't come from no money at all. I have been able to change my life. I've been able still, like, again, y'all, I ain't one of them type of creators that's gonna get on here and be like, hey, this opportunity, you can quit your job tomorrow, whatever like that, baby. If you want to, by all means, do what you gotta do about that damn bet. Absolutely, okay. If that's something that you want to do, but I believe in having all sources of income. I personally prayed and asked God, to, when I was on a job that I was miserable, because I know a lot of y'all, I don't know how many of y'all on a job that y'all fucking hate. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you are, because I've been there. I've been there. I was miserable, but I prayed when I was pregnant with my daughter. She's 4 now, and I asked God. I said, God, I know there got to be a better way. I know there's got to be something else that I could be doing. I know that yeah, I ain't got to be no celebrity. I ain't got to be no influencer. I ain't got to be this person jumping up and down on the internet. But I know there's another way that I can make passive income. I could be myself, and I can make money in my sleep. And I don't feel guilty about that, baby. I want to be at home when I drop this baby, y'all. I'm telling y'all, when I was pregnant with my daughter, I said, when I drop this baby, she's trying to be at home. She's trying to be outside. Okay, I'm trying to be the mama pushing the Duna stroller, going shopping. Okay, doing nothing. I wanted to be that girl. I don't know about any of y'all if y'all felt that way, but that's how I felt. So I got into digital marketing. I started with a done for you course that literally changed the game. And I'm so glad. Discernment is everything. Okay. Because God put me on. I'm so glad that I took the leap of faith, because that's the biggest thing that so many of us who are on a job, and it's like, yeah, I'm getting my job, my income, I'm getting my check every 2 weeks, and it's something, but usually most of the time that money is gone before payday even comes. And I just was like, man, I know there's something else. These hoes is talking about they making 30K, 40K a month. Surely I could do it. So I started to learn all about high income skills, branding, marketing, and learning more about digital products. Now I know y'all probably have seen this whole trend of digital products and how people are saying you can go on Canva, create an ebook, this is this, and sell it, and that's cute. Sell it sell it for $27, sell it 100 times and that. But I was like, hell no, I don't want to do that. I want to get something that I can make what I need to make in about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 5 sales, right? And so I fell in love with just selling done for you digital products. And y'all, again, I know you probably have seen the trend online. Thank you for the 1K likes on TikTok, y'all. I know you probably have seen that trend online, and I'm here to tell you that it is not too good to be true. I am a living testimony of a person, again, who wanted to start this side hustle and literally got into it to make an extra $1,000 a month. I have now been in this space over 15 months, and I have made over $200,000. I've made a lot more money than that, but I just want to just speak to just from one digital product that I did not have to create. And that's why I'm getting on here to talk to y'all about today. I get a lot of questions. If you check out any of like my content on my page, I usually get on YouTube pretty daily, TikTok as well, Instagram too, to answer questions and to help people get started. So one thing that I like to include when people get started with me is not only are you going to learn these high income skills, right? But you're also going to get mentorship from me. I'm going to help you set up your website to get you going, because that's one of the biggest things that holds a lot of people back. I'm also going to give you a content plan. A lot of people, this is where they get stuck. They don't know what to talk about when they haven't made any sales or anything like that. But you have to be committed to it. You have to have a mindset that is like, you know what? Failure is not an option. It's got to work for me. And so that's what I genuinely get on here to do. Y'all, digital marketing is changing the game. It's not going anywhere. My son is homeschooled. And, even to think about something like that, textbooks are coming out of school. Y'all know they're trying to fuck up education as a whole anyway, right? And you have knowledge in something, and I'm here to tell you that you can package it, you can put it in a course, you can sell it as an unlisted video on YouTube, and you can make money from it. And it's a great way to create passive income for yourself. So if you do plan on maybe coming away or walking away from your job, you'll have that. Again, like I said, it's a lot of jobs out here, y'all, right now. Maybe they just letting people go because the sun is red, because the sun is, you know what I'm saying, because the grass is green. Like, and if you don't figure out a way to make money in your sleep, baby, you're gonna be working till the day you die. Like, as much as I I tell people all the time, like, I've completely replaced my income from my job, but I appreciate stability. And like I said, with this government shutdown right now, y'all, I don't, and this is exactly why when people be asking me like, girl, why you still on your job if you making all this money? Because I usually try to come on here and show y'all my numbers and stuff. But the reason why I do for shit like this, because entrepreneurs and stuff like that, y'all, insurance is going up. Have y'all seen that? Have y'all been paying attention to what's going on into the news? Because it's getting real out here. And so that is why I always will tell you, baby, ain't nothing wrong with find you a job that's low effort, low maintenance. I make really good money on my job. Don't get me wrong, but I completely work from home 100%. And then I work on my business outside of that. And like I said, to be able to make what I make, $1,000, $2,000 just from doing a live just like this, if I can do this, surely you can do this as well too. So again, y'all, it's not that it's a trend or it's this, fluke or whatever. People want to learn skills and they're willing to learn these skills without having to go back to school and create their product. I just had a guy, ironically, I've been working with a lot of guys here lately. And I previously had someone, shout out to you, Marcus, where I helped him get started with, like, he used the program that I got started with. He didn't want to resell it. He wanted to focus on his own personal business and helping people learn how to obtain their CDL license. That's something that you can do. Maybe you're a homeschooling mama like myself. You can put together a curriculum where other moms, a lot of moms are wanting to pull their kids out of school, package that up and position it and sell it, y'all. Again, a lot of us are, really taught that, okay, you go to school, you go to college, you get in all this debt, and, you hopefully find a job in that field. Well, usually by that time, your mind has changed, you're a completely different person, and you don't even want to do this shit anyway. So it's so, so important. I think it's one of the best things that you can do, especially at this time right now. Y'all know AI is taking over all these different things that are going on in the internet to capitalize on it. You do not have to be an influencer to make a lot of money. I don't have a large following between YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I think I have maybe 15,000 followers combined, y'all. So please don't think that you have to be this special person. I literally started from zero and I started off faceless. That's another really cool. Lila, chill out, okay? I started out completely faceless because I didn't want anybody in my business. I was kind of embarrassed. I didn't want my family to know what I was doing, my friends at the time to know what I was doing, because again, I was that person that started so many side hustles. I started, then I stopped, then I started, then I stopped, then I started, then I stopped. And so when I was told, like, wow, you can talk about this business module faceless and people don't even have to know, thank you, cuz, and people don't even have to know, like, what, who's behind the page. Y'all had a whole white woman on my page. Whole white woman on my page. But again, I was helping people and showing people how, if they take the time to learn these skills, how it can change everything for you. So I like to get straight to the point. I don't want to waste any of y'all time. And again, I would love to help you get started. As a complete beginner, you can make anywhere from $422 to $844 on average. I think that's very realistic, and no means am I saying that this is a get rich quick. This is something that you have to be fully committed to. You have to put yourself into, but with the right game plan and strategy and the right coach and mentor myself, you can get going. A lot of my students that I have been working with one-on-one have been taking off a lot faster versus just, I tell people all the time, like, it's something that you really have to be committed to. You can definitely get in there yourself. I do offer 2 different packages, one without mentorship, because the course alone is going to walk you through everything that you need. But sometimes myself, I'm the same way. You just need that extra little support and, a little hand holding guidance. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But y'all, digital marketing, affiliate marketing is changing the game. And like I said, I personally am so excited that, I took that leap of faith, because I almost let one little investment hold me back from being a multi-6-figure earner, which is insane. Every time I say I've been able to pay for my dream car cash, I bought my Range Rover. I've been able to pay off so much debt, finally fix my credit. My kids are trust fund babies. These are things that happen in such a short period of time, all because I decided to invest in myself. And if I can do this, you can do this as well. So I'm going to kind of quickly share my screen with y'all. And if you have any questions, let me know. Let me know if you are someone that has been looking for a way to create passive income, but you just don't know where to start. Like, I want to know because I've been there. You know what I mean? And the first step, y'all, is doing your research. That's the first thing that a lot of people don't want to say. Do your research, okay? I tell people all the time, like, hey, you can happily invest with me and I'll help you through the way. You get my personal business line. I work with you closely on a weekly basis. I give you your content strategy. I'll set up your website for you, but you got to want it for yourself. And again, for a lot of people, it it's sad that it's like that. Like, you'll spend your last little $40, $50 on some DoorDash or whatever like that, and the DoorDash be fucking terrible. Or, you know what I'm saying? You can take that same $40, $50 and invest in yourself and learn a high income skill and create passive income for yourself while you're working your job. Okay. And like I said, when you learn to create, and this is the thing, when you start mastering things, like I always tell people, once you get like your first sale, it truly is a confident booster for you to keep going and keep moving. Because if you can sell one, you can sell two. If you can sell three, you can sell four. No way am I saying this is a MLM or a pyramid scheme, baby. It's not. You don't even have to resell this program. You can use this program to, let me not do that. You can use this program to help you build your own course. I work with so many different moms, and one thing about mamas, you know what I'm saying? We are Jills of all trades. Okay. We know a lot of amazing things. Maybe you're a mom who, I have a young lady that I work with. She focuses strictly on cleaning tips and cleaning hacks. I know so many moms that are passionate about cleaning and stuff like that. Girl, do you know that you put together an ebook, a training course of how to be more productive as a mom and get your house clean and things like that? This is what I mean, y'all. Digital, look it up. If you don't believe me, go on Forbes. Look at the number one high paying job in 2025 and already projected for 2026. Like, it's changing the game. So I'm going to show y'all the course. Like I said, I like to get kind of straight to the point because I know a lot of people like to know, like, okay, well, what all am I going to learn in here again? The biggest thing is learning branding and marketing. If you haven't seen me before, or Sila, hey, can you stop? Can you please stop? Go out there. Go out there because you weren't even in here. When I first got started, y'all, like the like I said, the biggest thing that was holding me, I know I got some new people coming in here. The biggest thing that I was just like, okay, so if how am I going to be able to sell this program, right? If everybody is doing it since it's so popular, right? That was my biggest thing. And again, that's that limited mindset. Y'all, there are millions, trillions, billions of people all over the world. I personally mentor people that are not just in the US, but people that are in Dubai, people that are in the UK, people that are in Russia. I have two students that are in Jamaica. So again, you can't have a limited mindset thinking like, oh, well, if she's doing it and she's doing it, how am I going to stand out? The whole point is to fall in love with this program, right? And you really will when you get in here. That's what I love about it, because there's so much to do. And when you take the time to invest in yourself, that's the biggest thing. A lot of people don't want to invest in themselves. They'll invest in Beyonce. They'll invest in Cardi B. You know all this and that about this person, but you won't even take the time to learn a skill and invest in yourself. You know, you will be surprised what 3 months could look like, 6 months, 9 months, a year can look like. It can really change the game for you. And not only that, you can take from the training that you'll learn inside of this program, you can create so many different opportunities. I recently had I kind of fell upon an opportunity because I'm always going live, right? I was on live at a restaurant that I was at, and some guy pretty much overheard me talking about what I do, showing people how to get started, how they can learn high income skills, how they can learn more about branding, marketing, and everything like that. So they'll be able to sell their products. Like I said, when I first tried to start selling digital products on my own with no experience and just was kind of like, doing YouTube research and things like that. Bye. Close my door. Okay, close the door. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know mama duty calls. But when those courses are selling are free on Reddit FY. Not the course that I'm talking about, baby. And a lot of those courses are very like fluff, and it's not actionable steps to help you get started and actually come out with a game plan. But when I first got started, y'all, I was trying to sell and I didn't know about branding. I didn't know about marketing. I didn't know about email marketing and how to be able to actually scale my business. I was just watching a whole bunch of YouTube, like them Reddit courses and stuff like that. And I would be like, okay, it says to do this, but again, you would still be left feeling lost. Like, okay, what is the next step that I take? How do I actually do this? How do I position myself online to be able to actually see sales come in? Because I too went down that rabbit hole, y'all, of purchasing different like YouTube courses. What is that one website called? Hootsuite? All those different courses. And again, it is great information, but it's not actionable and it will leave you stuck. And I see so many people waste so much time and energy, y'all. You get what you pay for. If you paying $27 for something, I mean, Is it possible that you'll be able to take something from it? Yeah, but is it necessarily possible that you're going to be a six-figure earner within the next couple of months? Probably not. And again, it's one of those things you have to be willing to invest in yourself. If you want to make 10K months, 30K months, it's very much possible, but you have to invest in yourself. And so I kept praying, I kept, hoping for an opportunity to come. But when I started seeing people talk about, master resale rights and different courses like that, I didn't hear anybody at the time before I heard about master resale rights. I didn't hear anybody saying necessarily like you could be able to resell the information. Like everybody had a course that they were selling, but you couldn't turn around and resell it as your own. And so when I heard about this program, that like really kind of like sparked curiosity for me, because I'm like, wow, if it's working for all these people, half of the work is pretty much done. It's a business in a box. It's ready to go. And it already has a name for itself. When you start off with your own product, and again, you have to be willing to kind of, put the time and the effort in. You have to give yourself time to get your momentum built up, right? You have to gather testimonies, and you want people to genuinely like your product in order for more people to keep coming, right? Well, starting off with thank y'all for the 4K likes on TikTok. Well, starting off with this course that I'm talking about, that I'm going to share with you guys, it already had all of that. It had literally hundreds of thousands of, testimonies and like real people. And the important thing, sorry, I have to bring it up, was it was actually people in there that looked like me. And that was probably one of the most important things, because I had seen everybody, all these white bitches, no offense, I like white people too, but I see all these white people, nobody that looked at me, oh, I'm making all this money and da, 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 da. And I'm like, girl, I just want to make an extra $1,000. But when and then again, another thing about those Reddit courses, you can't bounce around and get the information that you need. You have to like literally go through module 1, complete it, don't even understand what the hell is going on, then go to module 2, then module 2. And it's like, why I gotta go in order? Why I can't get what I need and leave what I don't? I feel like I'm already I know about Instagram, or at least I thought I did, right? I knew about certain things, and I'm like, I want to be able to bounce around and do these things. So anyways, I'm about to show y'all the course, because I like to get into it, show y'all the meat and potatoes, and show you how you can start earning passive income as a complete beginner, no following. You just have to be committed. And I'm telling you this right now, it's all going to start with your mindset. Okay. You have to believe in yourself. You have to feel like so many of us feel like, and again, when you see these people online, oh, she making 30K, she making 40K a month. Surely that couldn't happen for me. That's where you fucked up at. That was the first step. Okay. That's where why can't it happen for you? If it's been done, why can't it happen for you? Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. I'm gonna turn y'all around on TikTok real quick. And then, like I said, if y'all have any questions, please let me know. I'm trying to hurry up. And can y'all see me on am I sharing my, let me see. Hold on. Because I want y'all to see, like I said, I ain't one of the type of people that's just gonna get on here and just talk to y'all. I really want y'all to see, like, seriously, how if you just take your motherfucking time, learn skill, baby. First of all, talk to Jesus. I'm always gonna tell you, talk to Jesus first, okay? Because I prayed about this opportunity and I asked him to bless my journey in this, and I'm so glad that I did, y'all. I can't say it enough. I can't say it enough. And to be able to help so many people, the impact, the of course the money, but the things that I've been able to do, y'all. My credit has been fucked up my whole life, and to now say that I've obtained over $100,000 in business credit, life completely changed, all from this one program here, and the crazy thing, and this is how I know God got my back, to determine he don't play about me. Okay. This is literally the number one digital marketing course inside of the school platform. You literally can Google this, look this up for yourself. When I got started, y'all, there was literally 42,000 people inside of this community. I got started last year, May 2024. It's now 128,000 people in here. Now 128,000 people in here. This is Digital Wealth Academy, literally a one-stop shop when it comes to monetizing yourself online. And girl, stick with me, because I'm telling you, it's not just about reselling the course. I know everybody named mama don't want to resell a course, and baby, you do not have to. I have students that literally have used this program for their business. They have a physical business and they used it and took the skills that they learned, branding, marketing, and all of that, and applied it to their business, and it literally skyrocketed. So again, don't get into this thinking that you have to resell this course. That is just one option. Honestly, I call it the lazy girl method, because again, somebody has taken the time and the effort to put all of these skills together that people want, y'all. That's the important thing to understand. There's 128,000 people. Obviously, people want this information. So that should tell you something, okay? This ain't no fluke. This ain't no one-off situation, okay? So this is what it looks like when you get inside here. DWA is $497. It's an affiliate program. It's 85% commission. Unlike other programs, when you hear 85, when you hear like affiliate, you're thinking like 10% Amazon. Amazon don't pay shit, y'all. That's why I really don't really mess with it. I mean, you definitely, once you get a little bit deeper into it, you can definitely start earning high commissions. But as a complete beginner, girl, I try to do that too. They was paying like 3 to 5%, and that's cute. But you have to get a lot of sales to actually, baby, we need at least $1,000 or more. Okay. I mean, I'm grateful for anything. I'm grateful for anything, but that is a side hustle. And they also teach that out in here. And I'm not knocking that. If you're someone that just wants to get free product, Amazon is definitely a great side hustle to do. And maybe even hop into like the UGC space. You have that as well. But baby, she wants the big bucks. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And I like to honestly help people have that one stop shop. I'm not the biggest person that's like, oh, I want to, okay, cuz thank you. I'm not the biggest person that's like, oh, here, get my little $5 ebook, my $10 ebook. You definitely can do that, y'all. When I got started, I used to sell a lot of ebooks and guides and stuff like that. And I've made a lot. Like, I think there was a point where I had made like $50,000 just from selling different ebooks and guides. But again, that's more units that have to go out, right? Why not give somebody the one-stop shop that they need to learn everything, and including ebooks and guides that are also included inside this program? So this is what it looks like when you land inside of here. This is Rachel. She is the creator of DWA, and I love her. She's super sweet, super helpful, and supportive. So if you ever have questions and things like that, and you reach out to her directly, she tends to try to get back with everybody that she possibly can. She is a woman of color. Okay, let me just say that. Okay, we appreciate that. I mean, she likes Hispanic or something like that, but she a woman of color to me. Okay, but when you get in here, this is the community tab, and this is where you'll see like all the updates. So like we have live master classes also included on top of the training that's inside of DWA. So you have all these different modules, and that's really like the meat and potatoes of this program. But there's also other amazing features like this community feature. So if when you are look, this person right here, let me read this, because people post like their testimonials in here and everything like that. This young lady said that she just got her car. Oh, it just disappeared on me. Sorry, y'all. It's constantly refreshing. But when you get in here, you can definitely introduce yourself to the community, let people know where you are, and people get on here and comment and want to support you. That's the biggest thing. If you're starting a brand new Instagram page, a brand new YouTube page, or whatever, drop your links in here when you get inside of the community, because people want to support you. People want to see you grow. People share their personal strategy with you. You have all that in there. And again, it really feels good to be a part of a community of like-minded individuals who are going through the same thing that you're going through, or just seeing someone having that starting point, starting from zero, and then looking a few months and seeing where they're at now. You'll find that in here. Also, we do have like an event every year. I try to get on here and show y'all the photos, because I know a lot of people like to see them, because baby, when I tell you it went down, it went down. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly show y'all some of these photos. Because somebody else said to me, it was like, you was trying to show it the other day. And I'm like, I showed it y'all the last time I was on live, but I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Hopefully if the computer don't be acting slow. Let me see. Okay, here it is. So y'all, we just recently had an event back in Miami. It was a ball. We had a hell of a time. And like I said, this is Rachel. She's the creator of DWA. As y'all can see, the aesthetic was there. The aesthetic was aestheticing. Do they share their Cash App too? I'm just dying to give away my money. I don't know what you're talking about, bub. So this was like some of the co-creators inside of DWA. As you can see, y'all, these are 7-8 figure earners that you are running in the same circles with. Okay, and I don't know about you, baby. No shade to any of your dusty broke friends, but it's important to be around people that are making more money than you. You know why? Because it's going to motivate you to keep going. It's going to motivate you to do more, to think outside the box, to pivot in your journey, and to not really just be in the mindset of living paycheck to paycheck. Again, I am a true believer and a big believer of use your 9 to 5 to fund, you know what I mean, your business. Okay. So eventually when the time comes, or if your job comes at you a little sideways, you'll have a way out and you won't be worried about it. You won't be concerned. As you can see, the girls are in here. We love that. Like I said, I love the fact that there is representation of me. That was important. But this is just some photos from the event. Like we had some cute little drinks, some matcha, little lychees and stuff like that. We were given merch. We got to get like our notebooks embroidered with our names on it. They gave us like little bracelets and stuff. Like when I tell y'all, it was a hell of an event. Like it was so nice. And again, it definitely left me feeling inspired. When I went to Miami, I was like, okay, we're gonna have to definitely step it up a notch. Okay. And it felt so good just to meet so many people. I was able to even meet a few of my students that came to the event. A time was had. This is your girl right here. Okay. A motherfucking time was had. Okay. I had a ball. I got to meet so many like just inspiring women, y'all. I cannot say it enough. Sorry. Because baby, you need some attention. We ain't got time for you right now, okay? I got to meet so many it was just so I can't say it enough, y'all. Like Xavier, join your class, baby. Join your small group. She just said that, okay? As you can see, this is me and Rachel. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know, like there's a young lady named Nat, like so many people that have made, like again, I'm grateful to say that I've made over $200,000 just from selling this program alone. But there are people in there that have made 1,000,000, 700,000, 500,000 from reselling a course, y'all. So again, I know you've heard the thing about courses being too good to be true, but baby, they're not. Okay. If it's a course that really has value in it, you can make a lot of money from it. Okay. So let's get into the meat and potatoes really quickly. And then if y'all have any questions, like I said, just feel free to ask. I'll be happy to answer them for you. So when you hop into the classroom, okay, this is where you're going to find all of the training in here, okay? Uh, there the thing that I love about this, you can jump around, y'all. That is important, okay? Because again, if you're a mom like myself, maybe you're someone that struggles with ADHD, it's hard sometimes to focus on one thing at a time and to really try to take in a lot of new information. When you're familiar with something and you're trying to learn something, I don't know about y'all, it takes me about 3, 4, 5 times. Okay, I need to go through this again and go through it again and go through it again. I want to just kind of quickly show y'all this start here module because it's very important, because I know I'm going to have people that are going to join DWA today. And even though you get my business line, you're able to text me and I'll be giving you your content plan and everything like that. I want you to go through this because it's very, very important. They have like these legal docs and everything like that, but they also talk about the paths. And it's so important to have a clear understanding of that, y'all, because it's not about just reselling a course. There's so many other options that you can use DWA to create your own course. You can use it to create your own community. You can use it to create your own digital product, or you can use it for other side hustles that DWA offers. So the whole point of this program is to literally set you up to never be broke another day in your life. There are so many different ways and so many things that you can be doing at one time or at multiple times. Like I was telling y'all, I was trying to say this earlier, my baby interrupted me. I was on live when I was at a restaurant a couple like a week 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And a guy heard me on live, was telling, heard me talking to someone and like how I got started, how I help people get started. And he was like, wow, so you know about communities and this and that, y'all. Literally off top, dude offered and paid me, already got paid me $5,000 to put together his community. I wouldn't have been able to do that or be able to take that money from this man if I didn't know how to if I didn't know about branding, if I didn't know about marketing, if I didn't know how to use Canva. But luckily, because I have the skills from DWA, I was able, yep, sure did. I had to hurry up and run together and put something on my website to be able to, offer that. And that's what I mean. Like it truly has opened the door for me to truly think outside the box and not just focus on reselling the course. When I got started, y'all, that was all I wanted to do. And I was cool with that. So one thing that I want to kind of quickly show you is right here where it says how to go through the course. Richard, who's the co-creator, he will explain to you how to implement DWA. And that's what I'm saying. It's very, very important that you go in and actually watch that video because it's going to help you. Okay. I don't care if you're a guy, a girl, young, old, please go in here and actually go through it. Because again, y'all, a lot of people think that, oh, if I get this course, I'm going to be able to make, $1,000, $2,000 like you do every day, Sierra. And it's like, no, you have to get in here, learn the information. Hell, you can make more than me. So again, it's completely up to you. This is something that what you put in is what you get out. So really, really important for my people that get DWA. Go in the Start Here module. It's very, very important. Okay. They also have this access bot. A lot of my students are using this and it's helping them take off. I cannot say it enough, y'all. Stop thinking everything is too good to be true and it can't work. Y'all, literally gives you step by step on how to use DWA. If you are a complete beginner, y'all, I'm gonna quickly show y'all. I always try to show this when I get on live because this is how serious I am. There is no secret to me trying to, promote this or sell. Y'all. This is just me. This is me showing y'all. Okay. So this is an extension of ChatGPT, and literally Rachel took the time, or a young lady, it wasn't Rachel, but one of the co-creators inside put together how to navigate and use DWA. If I want to go in here and type, hey, how can I start earning at least 1K a day, 1K a week, or whatever with DWA, it literally will write out a game strategy for me. So literally no excuse on how to use this program. Again, when you get it from me, you also get mentorship. So I will be helping you with what to post, what not to post, what to say. I'll give you live stream scripts because I like to personally get on live stream and show people the value of this program and really, not waste anybody's time. Okay. But as you can see, my computer's moving a little slow. I just put, where do I start? Day one, and it's going to tell you what modules to go through. That way you don't feel so overwhelmed as a beginner to have to go through so many different okay, I want to make sure I was still sharing on here, y'all, my bad. So that way you won't have to feel like you have to go through every single module, and I love that it does that, right? And then you can keep asking it questions to literally help you with your strategy. Okay, the blueprint is right here in front of you. Okay, it's up to you to actually go in and learn these skills and apply them accordingly. I'm not going to go through all of the modules, but I just want y'all to see the value. Everything in here is video instruction. Video instruction. Hey, on TikTok, everything is video instruction in here that gives you step by step a basic understanding of digital marketing, y'all. Everybody and their mama does some form of marketing, affiliate marketing every single day, but you don't even get paid for it. Why not learn to get paid for those skills? And again, if you're somebody who's like, man, I don't want to take the time to learn I don't want to take the time to create my own product. I don't want to take the time to have to create my own ebook and things like that. Go the route of reselling DWA. But I think this is just a great way to get your feet wet in this space, start making money online just in general. And I promise you, you're going to eventually branch out. Because like I said, I was cool with, okay, well, I'm hitting consistent 10K months. What the hell I need to, but when I finally seen like, wow, if I can make all of this money from selling somebody else's product, surely if I create my own, I'm a dope person. I think I have great information. I love talking to people and helping people. The way I coach people and train people, I think people will enjoy it, which they do, right? So that's why I was like, well, I'm going to branch off and do my own thing. So as much as I want to say, oh yeah, you can do this forever, I promise you, when you get inside here and you actually go through the modules and you actually take the time to learn these skills, baby, you're going to branch off and do something else. I just know you are. Okay, it's inevitable. But if you choose not to, you don't have to. And that's what I love about that. So they talk about, I was talking about this earlier, having a strong foundation and the 4 key factors to building your business. They have this digital product crash course in here. Definitely a really good, everything in here, y'all, I cannot say it enough, is so valuable. And if you don't take nothing from what I'm saying, when you get in DWA alone, when I tell people like, oh, when they're like, oh, well, I haven't got my first sale yet, this is a great way to even start getting on YouTube, y'all. YouTube is probably one of the one platform that people be sleeping on. It's coming back. It's coming back, but you can definitely take all of these videos, make them your own, and post them on YouTube. Then you're gonna start getting you're gonna grow, and then you can get AdSense on YouTube. That's another stream of income, y'all. All from me investing in this one program. Not only, okay, I sell the program, that's like my biggest money maker, if I'm being completely honest with y'all, right? I make anywhere from like on average, like my average lately has been like 10 to 12K a month. So just from reselling DWA, okay. I also offer mentorship. That's that on average right now, because I just started opening back up my like in-depth mentorship for other things, not just DWA, just for other things. That's 5K a month, okay. Then I get AdSense from YouTube from posting videos and getting on live every day. That's on average right now, probably anywhere from $100 to like $300, and that's because I don't post like long form videos on there. So again, it can open up the door for so many opportunities just from you being consistent talking about your business. And again, I have worked with so many people that have used DWA just for their personal development, y'all. It's not just about reselling the course. I have to reiterate it, because that's all people think it is. And it's so much more than that. Truly is, okay? They talk about pre-launching. They show you how to set up your online store so you can collect your payments and everything like that when it comes to DWA or any other digital products that you're selling. They dive into email marketing, another important skill that's so important to learn, because you can really take your business to the next level and scale your business to the next level. They have that in there, show you how to build trust. They even give you content, y'all, done for you content that has all of DWA promotion on it. I always tell people, definitely go in there and make it your own. It's in Canva. I'll kind of quickly just show y'all just what it looks like. But literally no excuse of why you're broke in 25, why you having money issues, why you can't do the things that you don't want to do. And like I said, y'all, I work a job. I stay on vacation. I stay doing the things that I want. Our air conditioner just went out, and I had to pay $8,000. It was supposed to be $4,000, but then it ended up being $8,000. But there was a time, like, if that would have happened, I wouldn't have been able to afford to do no shit like that. Or even if I did, I would have had to try to get a loan, baby. I would have had to rob Peter to pay Paul situations. But thankfully, because of my business, that it works for me, and it works for me even in my sleep, I was able to do that and not even have to blink. Like, can you say that? And, I'm not saying that to brag or anything like that, because I was once there. It's so important to learn how to go. Again, before you think about giving your money to Cardi B, Beyonce, think about it like longevity. Are you okay? If something was to happen, to your family member, are you prepared? Have you thought about that? These are the type of conversations that we truly have to have with ourselves. I just want to kind of quickly show you. This is like just done for you content that DWA gives you. Again, you can go in here and customize it and make it your own. You can put it in your stories. And this is what's going to bring in sales. This is what's going to bring in people wanting to learn the same thing. Wanting to learn high income skills, wanting to learn more about brand and marketing, wanting to learn how to grow on social media. So maybe they can start getting brand deals from brands. And again, y'all, This is not being no influencer. This is not being no TikToker and having to dance and do all that. Like this ain't what that is. This is you having a business that's already done for you, ready to go in a box. All you have to do is just show up, know who you want to talk to, which if that's hard for you to figure out, who are you? Are you a middle-aged woman who's tired of being on her 9 to 5 and looking for a way out? Well, that's how you'll speak to your audience. Are you a mom who doesn't want to pay for childcare and wants to be at home with her babies? That's who you're going to talk to. Okay. Like, you don't have to make this a difficult process at all. It's all about just being yourself. And the quicker that you show up and be yourself, the quicker that you can take off in this business module. Like, I promise you, there is no importance. Like, you just have to be willing to learn. You just have to be willing to be disciplined. It's just like working out. It's going to take some time to see the results. But when you start seeing the results, it's like, wow, like, why wasn't I doing this earlier? I should have been working out. Same thing. Like, I can't say it enough. Same thing. And like I said, as a person that has been a serial entrepreneur, well, somewhat entrepreneur, at least that's what I thought I was doing, right? I just find that this is probably one of the easiest way to get started because it's already been proven. It's already been proven. But as you can see, all of these modules in here are just filled with so much good information that is actionable, that's going to help you step by step, how to sell in your stories, how to sell in DM. If you are someone that wants to get started going faceless, you can do that. Okay. There's definitely different creative ways to not show your face, but still show up as you. People want to know who they're buying from. People want to know who they're learning from. Okay. So again, I don't personally recommend going faceless, but if that's something that you want to do, you definitely can do it. They have how to navigate Instagram and how to grow from there. A lot of people just want to grow on Instagram. A lot of people want to get from unstuck being on Instagram and being at 300 followers that they've been stuck at for years. You know, you'll learn that in there. They teach you all about content creation. Y'all know content creation is probably one of the fastest ways, just in general, to get visibility on your business. Anytime I talk to people that even haven't even bought Digital Wealth Academy from me, and they just need help with their business, and I'm helping them with their branding and everything like that, content creation is everything. That is the fact. Like, it's free promo without running ads, y'all. Like, I don't run ads in any kind of way. All of the money that I have made has been organically from me showing up, from me posting content, from me getting on live stream, and from me being a resource and offering value to people. If I can do that, you can do that. All of the information, it's not about having to know and memorize all of this. It's just about, again, being disciplined to actually know, where can I find the information? How can I be a resource for other people online? Because so many people are looking for a way out. So I just position myself online. Hey, I'll help you get started. That's all this is. Okay. It's not anything, anything else from it. Y'all know AI is taking over. So if you want to learn how to build your own twin and utilize that, maybe you're a shy girl and you like, I really want to do content, but I just don't have time to film. I don't think I have the right aesthetic or whatever like that. Create your AI twin and use that for promo to bring in people, y'all. It's not that hard. I promise you it's not. You're going to learn more about Canva, how to automate your business, how to maintain loyal customers. You're going to learn a little bit more about affiliate marketing and how to monetize that. Okay. So many brands, and you can create opportunities for yourself, y'all. Again, just being yourself. I'm always running my mouth out loud in public, and I get sales that way. I get opportunities that way, all from these skills that I've learned. I just apply them and I talk about them, and that's where it comes in from. Okay. You're going to learn how to connect on TikTok Shop. They have UGC, how to create your own course. You're going to learn more about high ticket sales, drop shipping, ChatGPT. They even have this health and wellness module. You can learn how to get monetized on Pinterest, YouTube, Amazon, print on demand, network marketing, and even how to blend two businesses. Okay. And they have branding and marketing for guys. So again, this is not just a woman thing. If you're a guy, you can get started as well, y'all. So much good information in here. If you haven't seen me before, you can definitely check out my channel on YouTube. I'm always trying to put the people on and show y'all, like, y'all, this business model truly changed my life. I'm not a scammer. I'm not nobody trying to get over on nobody. All I can do is lead you to the water. I can't make you drink. But again, the next time you order DoorDash, the next time you go and baby, look, I'm guilty of it too. The next time you go on TikTok Shop and you fill up that cart, really ask yourself, that same $30, $40 that you using on a payment plan for Shein, why don't you take that and apply it and get DWA and learn high income skills? So baby, we don't do payment plans no more. Okay. We don't have to worry about that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, again, I am someone, every day I be this close, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I be close. I be tempted. to want to quit my, I be look this close. I be this close, y'all, where I be wanting to walk away. But like I said, it works for me. My job is very low effort, and I literally be on vacation anyway. Okay, baby, I got a vacation plan next week. So you know, all of this is for look, I gotta get into this meeting now. But y'all, I'm telling you, it starts with you wanting to invest in yourself and believing that you are even worthy, believing that it can actually happen for you. If you don't think that you're worthy, if you think shit is too good to be true, baby, stay where you at, okay? But seriously, if you're actually ready to invest in yourself, learn skills so you can help other people, so you can finally make your babies trust fund babies, so you can finally go on the vacations that you want without having to put them, you know what I'm saying, on a payment plan or on a credit card, so you can finally get out of debt, so you can finally fix your credit. Like, this is probably one of the best opportunities. It has completely changed my life. Like I said, I was able to buy my dream car cash, y'all, my Range Rover, okay? Never in a million years thought I was going to be able to do that. I'm going to quickly share some testimonies with y'all, and then I gotta go. Okay, but this person right here, I seen this. That's what I wanted to see. She was like, she bought a brand new car. Big win for the past 3 months. I've been making consistent sales, and I'm excited to say I've crossed over $27,000. Okay, from brokenness to breakthrough. Hello, my name is Julia. I'm a stay-at-home mom. And she said that she joined Digital Wealth Academy back June 11, 2025. She poured her whole goddamn heart out. But she said today I've created over $12,000 in digital products. Okay, y'all, like, real people, real results. And like I said, people that actually look like me. Okay, that was important. Okay, because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I'll be like, baby, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So if you are ready to get started, feel free to shoot me a message, or you can click the link in my bio. Like I said, I do offer mentorship to help you up with your content strategy, because I want to see you take off. If you ask anybody that has ever worked with me, I'm serious about helping you change. I've helped so many people earn their first 10K, earn their first 5K, earn their first 100K, all from this program, y'all, all from this program. So again, if whenever you're ready, just click the link in my bio. You'll get my business line, and we'll get going, get your game plan together, so you can start making that passive income, baby, because it ain't nothing better in the world, honey, than making money in your sleep, okay? It has completely changed my life. I'm so grateful, and that's why I'm always on here trying to share the opportunity. But all right, y'all, that is my live. That is my TED Talk for the day. And just know, when you get started with me, you also get some extra bonuses as well. You just gotta pick the button to, whenever you're ready. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta get into my little work meeting, but I'll probably be on a little bit later on tonight. Feel free to check out my website on YouTube, and check out some of the videos. I always try to go on there. Sorry, y'all. And like, share behind the scenes how I film my content, because y'all, it's not as hard as you think. I promise you. I literally get paid to be myself. You don't want to do that? You don't want to do that? But all right, y'all. I will see y'all later on tonight, or possibly tomorrow. All right. Bye.